Hello! So I want to do a video about Lian because Lian is the hero of the month. I've done videos about her before. I actually did a recently buffing up Lian video, so timing is kind of interesting because I literally just got my Lian to red +2. But let's go look at her. Lian, following the path of love, the wild cat turned into a beautiful girl, but her happiness was short-lived as her beloved fell in a battle crushed by grief, but strong in spirit, Lian decided to fight evil with the powers of sincere feelings. So we have control mage, intelligence, is her main stats. Skills. Her ultimate charms all enemies, putting them to sleep for 7 seconds. Sleeping enemies wake up immediately when taking damage from anyone other than Lian. Then this one fires a hypnotic ball at the nearest enemy, brings it back dealing pure damage on the way. She does a lot of pure damage. This one's Wandering Lights creates 5 magical spheres and launches them nearest enemy, dealing magical damage. And then Conciliation, passive skill. When Lian is damaged, the hero dealt damage is charmed for 4 seconds. So this is a passive. This is what makes her really strong, is this one right here. Because 4 seconds, we can put Mara Patron, make it 12 seconds. This can make her good at stripping out against certain teams. Not all teams. Some teams that are very single target, front hero only, and this won't be as effective. But against teams that have lots of like AE damage, this can end up being really good at stripping out to Serenity. This is kind of like the key reason you would use her is to build around this ability. But she is a mage. Like generally, you want to raise her magic attack. So her beach skin and her romantic skin are going to be the first ones you'd want to level up. After that, you probably want to do her defaults. Armor and magic defense, they can help. They're probably lower priority though. I mean, armor probably before magic defense. I mean, just really depends on, I guess, what you're fighting, but I would say these are the lowest priority. But definitely do magic attack skins first. I think beach skin's my favorite, like, appearance-wise. I don't know, this is kind of cute, so I like this one. Glyphs, pretty much same thing. You probably want to do magic attack and then intelligence first. Then armor, magic defense. I skipped health on mine. I like I said, on most heroes I'm very like except for tanks, since heroes like guys are going a lot of heroes, like if you aren't sure about health, it's okay to skip. Like health can be both good and bad. Higher health means you ult less often. It does help survivability, but sometimes you don't care about survivability so much as just getting your ult off, because if you get your ult off, then you'll survive better. So just keep that in mind. Like, but I haven't put her health in yet, so maybe I will eventually. But right now, I'm gonna recommend against health. So your artifacts use magic attack on her weapon, then books, magic attack and health. Reen's intelligence. Probably you want to just do our idol of charm first. Try to get that as high as you can. Like I said, magic attack is generally, like I said, buff, and then it's like probably this is only probably want to do this one. Well, that's health. Actually, this would be a bit more magic attack because this is 3+3, so this would be a bit higher. Probably book last unless you have survivability issues. But I would definitely do this one first. And then Ascension. So she has pretty standard mage Ascension. You have intelligence, magic attack, mag defense, armor, bit of health. No mag pen though. Like, so she does a lot of pure damage. She doesn't get mag pen. She's more of a control hero, so. But pretty standard stuff. Like, she doesn't really need penetration that much. She only has one skill that actually does magical damage, and it's Wandering Lights. But this one doesn't probably. She does probably most of her damage from Hypnotic Ball, which is pure, so. Don't need to worry about that as much. If you go. Her patrons. Said Mara is probably the most common one just because you want her charms to last longer. Otherwise, you can do Albus for extra pure damage. Biscuit can help strip out, but she's already pretty good at that, so might not be as good. Could definitely do Axel to try to keep her from getting one shot. Like I said, they all have their uses, but Mara is probably the one you want the vast majority of the time, just to try to help get those. You want to like try to put them to sleep and lock them out that way. That's pretty much the goal. Is they're just to lock them out with status effects. So usually you want Mara, unless you're using like something like Arachne or something with her. You're going like full on control. Maybe you'd have like an Arachne Lian line or something weird like that. You'd be, like said, then maybe you'd put Albus on her or something. Stuff like that just really depends on what you're going for. I haven't actually used Lian too much myself yet. But she's been a pretty good hero. Like you could put her in a lot of teams. She's pretty good in just any line that you would have a bunch of E in there. Da-da-da. Okay, we can do it this one here. This will be, I think, a good test for Lian. Uh-huh. Gosh, this is actually a current power, not a max power. I'm like, oh wait, no, this is a current power test. Sebastian. Actually, we probably don't even need Sebastian. But we can do something like this here. Heidi, Lian. Yeah, I've actually not used Lian in Guild Wars yet. I literally just maxed her out a few days. Well, not fully maxed, but I got a red 2 a few days ago. So this is actually, I'm still trying to figure out where to, like I said, she's probably, like I said, like my 23rd hero or something I've developed. But she can be really annoying. She's actually a pretty solid counter for twins just because twins do a lot of damage. Wow, that was a terrible dodge roll for Heidi. But shoots. Up, she died. Well, this wasn't a very good, like I said, we had some pretty bad dodge rolls though. Alright. We'll try that again. Kind of feel like that might be a decent lane. Ishmael. Here's the one we just did. Sebastian. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see here. Now the scene with Axel Patron, she has a lot of synergy, or sorry, Axel's your main pet, is that because pretty much makes all damage AE damage, which will trigger her passive. Yeah, here we go. This line's doing pretty good. I feel like Heidi Lian Trinity's gonna be pretty good in a lot of cases. We didn't get a stun him though, or charm him though. I said actually Heidi might be a bit of a bombo just because Heidi's gonna disrupt her charms. Actually, come to think of it, but she strips off Ode. Like you might want to put up with more of like Arachne type. Like I said, we're just trying to experiment here. Like actually, we could do Arachnima. We don't need Sebastian against this line really, so we could try this. Like I said, I have not played with Lian much. This is pretty much new to me. I just have my Lian pretty close to max, so let's see. Actually, maybe you would do... Can't use Merlin here. What would you use? Maybe do this here, put Biscuit on Maya here. Help keep that Ode to Serenity down. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so between this and stuff like that, she's just good at just helping do control teams, like where you can just try to control them. Yeah, I think like an Arachne type of pairing might be better. Like so, we used like said the little, not the broken heart, but the solid heart. That's her charm theme. Yeah, I'm not. It's like said, can't really recommend a specific team. We could try some other ones. Where's Lian here? So let's try this here. Let's try. We put some kind of. Let's see. Maybe we just let her be Lian here. Yeah, Aurora might not be the best pairing with her just because Aurora have AE damage and will break her charm. We try to like set on a defense. Rufus is okay on defense. He's pretty lackluster on offense though. But some people are not that particularly great at the game and don't know how to beat Rufus, so. Oh wait. Bastion. Do that. Do that. Maybe the two of me are here. Try this here. Just try this. And one of the key counters, though, is to use Chorus as a pet to Lian. Slows down her charming abilities a lot. Bastion. Actually, you don't want her spamming a bunch of stuff there. Then Morgan. Try this one. Something like this. Let's see. Let's see. Like I said, yeah, this is probably pretty bad against Mira, but I'm just trying to sandbox ideas for defense here. Like I said, Morgan, Yasmin, Trinity can work against a lot of Rufus teams, but it's not going to work against this one, clearly. That's because Amira's going to be pretty good there. Whereas did quite a bit of damage. Like, if Yasmin still was top DPS there. Yeah, no, I said Lian is legit like one of the heroes I hate fighting the most, so. Morgan. Krista. Gonna go without Sebastian, gonna try Chorus. This could be dangerous sometimes. But, you just have so much spam that she overwhelms Sebastian pretty quickly, so you can just try it this one. See that's her charm ability, that little heart thing. But anybody else, if somebody attacks her besides herself, like if someone attacks besides herself, it breaks the charm immediately. That she doesn't break it, but everyone else does, so. But I guess Trinity also we're using Morgan says Bash. I guess we could do twins to beat that. In that case. Possibly. Not the full team. But twins are just stupid overpowered. They could beat so many teams if you know how to use them. Yeah, like I said, sorry, this is probably not my best video like this, like, because I have not used Lian enough personally to really know the best lines. But she's Hero of the Month, so I thought I'd do a video about it, so. But she can be really annoying. I actually have found, like I said, but you can definitely experiment with her. Like, she's one of those heroes, she doesn't really, like I said, you can plug her into a lot of different teams, and I think that's more her advantage is you don't have to build her in a specific team. You can put her in, like, a lot of different teams just to cause all kinds of like headaches for teams, or be able to force through like some wins against our teams, control the field in some cases. Can't see what's going on. There you go. Alright, so did quite a bit of damage in that one, like did most of the damage. Mirror did a lot, but yeah, not too much more to say on though. Lian is a great hero. Like I find her super annoying. She's pretty decent at defense. There's a lot of tricky things you can do. Just experiment with her. You can plug her into a lot of different teams. There's not. I can't even think of a specific Lian line. I think that's my problem. Is you can really just plug her into a bunch of different teams. But yeah, I did buff her up. I totally got her to red rank 2 on my account literally a few days ago. I did a video about that, which you can find below. And as always, thank you for watching.